Qué bella está la noche, la luna celosa nos miró. La luna celosa entre los pinos, celosa de un beso de amor. Mujer, qué bella está la noche, la luna ya nos abrazó. Tus manos acarician mis manos con tiernas caricias de amor. Oh luna celosa de amor, ay 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 luna celosa de amor. Mujer, regálame esta noche, regálame un beso de amor. Que estrellas y lunas se queden juntito a los dos. Amor, qué fresca está la noche y el viento acaricia tu voz. El viento danzando entre los pinos, sonriendo juntito a los dos. Ay luna celosa de amor, 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 ay luna celosa de amor. Thank you so much.
Very good.
All
Alright. Sitting there.
Go ahead.
Sitting down with Alvaro Rafael. Musician, businessman, chef. So, Alvaro, you're originally from Costa Rica, correct?
Right.
Now, being from Costa Rica, what was it like growing up there?
You know, we growing in this wonderful country, and we receive a call to work with a Hispanic family in Kentucky, like a missionary, you know, and they come to help. I never forget when I explained to, when we received the call to work with a Hispanic family, say, if everything is legal, it's my privilege to help. We working here for 12 years like a missionary. When we finish, you know, I say, well, Lord, how can you do it? My family and me decide to put a restaurant, Pura Vita, Pure Life. And now, you know, we are, like you tell, you know, like a businessman and happy to sing with our customer when they come in our restaurant.
Good. Cool. Well, whenever you, okay, now growing up in Costa Rica,
Mhm.
whenever you first came, what are there any like cultural differences between America and Costa Rica that like really stood out?
You know, I live in here in Somerset for 15 years, and I explained to our friend, he said, okay, Somerset is very nice. It's a little town. It's friendly town. It's peacefully town. When I see, many to our customers tell us about that this is the Kentucky season. We have a lot of rain here.
Oh yeah.
And everything is right now. You can see around you is green. And I say, well, it's same to Costa Rica that it has a lot of rain. You have everything is green. The people is friendly. It's same to Costa Rica. I love this little town. Now the different probably Costa Rica is a peaceful people, is friendly people, is a humble people, but we love living in peace. We love living in peace, right?
Do you feel like there's a lot of culture there? Like there's a lot of culture in Costa Rica?
Yeah, we have a different region in Costa Rica. For example, over the Central Valley has probably the 50% is more Europe people. The Pacific coast is more mestizo, is the Indian with the yeah, and the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica is more Afro-Costa Ricans people. I say like African American here. We have and many to over Afro-Costa Rican people speak very well English. This is his first language in Costa Rica. Yeah.
Well, how long have you been in America altogether? How many years have you spent in America?
Well, we are exactly 15 years right now.
So you are 15.
15. One five. My English is not good, but I try it. I try it.
All right. So as we just heard, you obviously love playing music.
Right.
I mean, how long have you played music?
Well, really, I grew up in a church, and I never forget when I have 11 years old, my first experience with the music. I never forget a cappella quartet when I hear and I say, wow, these guys is like angels. They don't have an instrument, they have nothing, but the harmony was completely full. I have probably 10 or 11 years old when I hear my first quartet in Costa Rica as a gospel music, and say, wow, how these guys sing like this. And I started, in Noble Church. I never forget my teacher. She was incredible. She has a doctorate in music. She was from Cuba, and she loved to play the piano. She was incredible. Now she lives in Washington, D.C. I never forget when she told me, Alvaro, you are a cucaracha tenor, because I was very, checking, nervous. But no, and I grew up singing in a cappella quartet for 10, 11 years old. When I have all my teenagers, I grew up singing in different places and different countries in Costa Rica. I visit different places, the theaters, the Pets Theater in Costa Rica, the cathedrals, Catholic Church and Christian Church, huge, different concerts, and I visit different another country like Mexico, Central America.
Oh, so you went all over the place singing?
Yeah, we have a...
Well, and was this in your quartet, or did you do like instruments as well?
In a quartet and alone, like...
Well, quartet singing is very hard.
Right.
Did you have to train your voice and things like that
Was for us, we was a teenager. We loved the harmony. I play my guitar. All my life I tried to play the guitar. And all my life my wife tell me, Alvaro, the same song, the same note. I never can play the guitar. But, during the time that I have in the restaurant, when the business is slow, I try to practice and compose. Right now I have 40 songs composed for myself.
That you've written yourself?
Right.
That's a pretty good repertoire.
Well, I have 3 area, to that. I love the nature. I love my garden and flower, and I compose for the nature. I love my wife, my family, and I compose for a family that real love. Many songs is for my wife, romantic song. And for God. I love, that song is for Christmas, and that you hear, Christmas is time to share and remind that the most amazing love that we have on the earth.
Yeah.
Right.
So it started off in churches and you made your way to radio, things like that.
Right.
Now, so at being in a quartet, you also sang with other people, I'm guessing.
Right.
So you had other people singing with you. Where are they now? Like some of the people, do you still talk to them?
Well, right. He continues with the quartet in Costa Rica. Sorry, we are in the restaurant. Yes, the Sentinel Quartet. The name to the quartet. We continue right now for probably have 25 years. Probably yes, around more 30 years.
Do you still meet up with them and sing every now and then?
When I visit Costa Rica the last 2 years ago, when I was in Costa Rica, they invite me for Christmas, and celebrate. They has a concert and we singing together in Costa Rica, and again, that was a very nice experience to share again, with the old friends and the gospel music.
Nice.
Right.
My next question is what made you come to America, but I think you kind of already covered that. Was there a specific reason why you finally decided just to come to America? Like, was there a turning point where you're just like, you know what, I want to see the U.S. and live in the U.S. and be in the U.S. for
we never have the idea to come to America.
Oh, really?
Just because Costa Rica is a very nice country. Living more American in Costa Rica than Costa Rican people in America.
Oh, really?
Right. And I say, it's a peacefully country, it's very nice, it's But when I received the choice, the opportunity to work in America, I said, wow, that is a good choice, not just only for me, it's for my family, for my son, for my daughter. Mm-hmm. And now we are here for 15 years and we receive incredible blessing, not just only to share our culture, is not to learn to American culture, because American culture is amazing culture too. I love that people, the vision to this country. I try to talk with a youth guide and I try to explain the blessing to this country has. Mm-hmm. Not many people understand the blessing, but when you go outside to the United States, you can understand the blessing to this country has. And I try to explain to the youth guys, we need to care this country because this is an amazing country and we need to.
So you're saying, basically what you're saying is outside of America, things are a little different.
Absolutely. And when you return, you say, wow, America is America.
Really?
Right, it's incredible blessing. And I try to talk with a youth guy and I say, guys, we need to care because the drug destroyed our youth generation. And that is the trouble of our society, And I say, guys, we need to care this beautiful country.
I feel like I'm a millennial, right? I'm a millennial generation.
Right.
But as a millennial, speaking as a millennial, there's some weird hump we hit with my generation. I think it was the onset of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing I can think to explain it, but it's like things were really going one way, and then my generation came out, and we just didn't. It's like we just didn't care about things. It's like we just stopped. I don't know what happened to us.
Exactly. Well, now we're living in like you say, we are the millennial generation, but it's very interesting. I have 51 years. When I grew up, in our generation I think, was the last generation when our parents teach us.
Oh yeah.
Now,
it's,
now our kids teach to the parents.
oh yeah.
Especially in the technology, I see my grandson right now, and they love the cell phone. They love the iPad, and they say, I don't know how he has just only 10 months, but when he see iPod, a cell phone, he loves playing with this one. He's like, wow.
My nieces are the same way. By the time they were 3, they could operate an iPhone. They couldn't even read, and they could operate a phone.
Exactly, this is the generation to now our son teaches to us, to the parents.
Speaking about technology, how do you, as someone who's played music for a long time, sang for a long time, like, do you feel that technology totally changed the game? Like when it comes to music, it totally changed things?
Well, that is a good music. I am not a professional in music. I just play, but I don't know what is the note and I play. I just only follow the harmony, and I try to play. But for me, when I hear that every generation has a different situation. We have a incredible technology right now. But I remember, I grew up singing in a cappella. If you don't have a good voice, if you don't put the note exactly, you destroy the harmony. Now with the technology,
auto-tune and all of that.
Exactly, you don't have the notes. The technology help you. I think is that now we have more commercial music, but it's good too. We hear incredible good sounds. But I grew up with the old music, and I love the old music, romantic music, Christian music, and all. Well, I think every generation has an incredible heritage to share with the new generation too. That is the.
That's something I've actually been. I'm 27, and I've been listening to a lot of bands that are coming out right now that are like teenagers and such.
Right.
And honestly, I feel like their music is so much better than the music that I grew up with. I don't know what it was, but it's like, to be honest, I think it's where they grew up. Restaurants now. I think it's where they grew up with the internet, whereas my generation grew up like we grew up and the internet hit us and we didn't know how to take it. But this generation, they grew up having it, so they knew how to adapt to it. They was never not there. It's like television.
Right.
It's like TV was never not there for me as a kid, so it was just a thing in the background. It was just background noise. Right. And I think that's what the kids now are doing.
Absolutely.
Well, since we're hearing the restaurant sounds, that leads me to my next question, actually, I'm going to ask you. All right. So, how come you decided to go how come you decided to go with a restaurant? Like, why did you guys decide to start cooking food and serving food?
Well, when I was a minister for 25 years, for something, for health reason, we decided to make something different. We decided to try to make something different in our town. Somerset has just only the 27 highway has around 90 different restaurants. And we think, Somerset has two patient, cars and food. Yes. And I explain to my family, okay, we can to share our culture with our traditional food, and that is, I think, it's an incredible experience right now. We have 2 years and 4 months right now.
There was one day I was talking to you, and you were telling me that there's actually not, in terms of variety, Costa Rican food is like a rarity. Like to find a Costa Rican restaurant is a rare thing. It's a treat to find one.
Absolutely. is same to I explained. Not many Costa Rican people living in America. Probably the majority right now live in California, and the other is in New Jersey and close to New York. But in between is a lot of
empty space, basically.
Exactly, and we are the unique, probably between the New York and San Francisco, Los Angeles, or Chicago, or Houston. I think this is a unique restaurant. And many people come from different places. I never forget, a family came from New Jersey, New York, and they called us because she was born in Costa Rica, but she grew up in United States, in America. When they find our Facebook page in Facebook, and she see all the products that we have in our restaurant. They said, I need to make a vacation in Somerset, Kentucky, and then come to share in this place. They say, wow, it's incredible. The other day came a bus from Tennessee with 85 people just only to come to eat in our restaurant. I say, it's incredible how this little place makes something different, and well, sorry. And that is our blessing here. We try to make the most authentic food, the most authentic tradition to our country, but put the love and passion to American cultures.
Nice.
Right.
I do think it's pretty interesting that you guys are the only Costa Rican restaurant in Kentucky, right?
Right.
So if anybody in Kentucky is a foodie and likes to try new foods,
right,
you're the spot to come to, man. Something else I was going to ask you here. Awesome. Cool. It's okay. But something else is not only do you guys have Costa Rican food, you have really good Costa Rican food, right?
Thank you.
Now, do you study culinary art? Do you guys are you since you are a restaurant, do you follow what other restaurants are doing in the culinary world?
That is a good question. The cook of this restaurant is my wife.
Oh.
Because this is a familiar restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
My wife grew up with 13 sisters and brothers.
Oh, really?
She was the last in the family. It is the reason because she grew up, see his mommy, his mother, all the time cook, all the time in the kitchen because she need to prepare the food for 14 kids.
Yeah.
And my wife loves cook, and she cook amazing. But she cook the traditional food. It's not commercial food. It's healthy food. It's a flavored food. Everybody to come here and say, wow, this is unique flavors. I never forget the CEO. He came from Washington D.C. When he see our Facebook page and see our review in the Pura Vita restaurant, wow, this is unique restaurant in all the time with 5 stars.
Oh yeah.
And he was the CEO for one of these big company restaurant, that has for all the country, and he visit all the West Coast.
Really?
When he see our reviews, he say, I need to go to this place. When he came, he say, give me a tour of Costa Rica. That one of the favorite place to our customer enjoy here. He say, Alvaro, you need to move to Washington D.C. because this kind of food is unique, and probably if you move to a big town or big city, you are a rich guy. And I say, well, I prefer my little town in Kentucky, and I be humble and enjoy my life here.
Yeah, here Washington D.C. is a vast place, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Has incredible different cultures, and that is good. It's experience. During these 2 years, we enjoy different experience with our customer. It's amazing.
Speaking of the small town, now, like the Kentucky area, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we're in. Do you have any observations on like the culture around here that you find like fascinating? Like, is there anything about Kentucky culture that just wows you?
Well, we living in Somerset, Kentucky, one of the south town in the Kentucky. But for me, it is very nice because this is completely American tradition. I explain to my family, when they visit us from Costa Rica or different and other places, say they love visit the big city, New York or Miami, and I say no. If you need to enjoy the American culture, you need to come in a little town. You need to show the American culture here in Kentucky. This is the most authentic tradition in food. You see all this in the Highway 27. You see different all the American restaurants. That is very interesting. For us is not easy because when you put something new. When everything is normally, when the hamburger is when the pizza or all the traditional American food, so put the rice and beans and this is not our food. But now it's incredible how our neighbors and tourists who come from Ohio, during this summer was incredible. How many people came from Ohio. And them enjoy our traditional food, or for Tennessee,
oh, yeah.
They come and say, "Wow, that is really, really good." Because Costa Rican food is not spicy food;
it's flavorful.
It's flavorful, exactly. This is completely. Many people thinking that Latin American food is spicy, because the most traditional food in America is a Mexican restaurant. Mm-hmm. And I never forget when I was in Mexico, D.C., the first time I was at 17 years old. I received an invitation to share with the family, a lunch. Yeah. And was a soup. And everybody on the table, put the chili on the soup. And I say, no, I know that the Mexican people love the chili. Spicy and hot, say, no, guy, thank you, I appreciate it. When I put my first spoon in my mouth, it was like a fire. I said, wow! And all the friends tell me, hey, Alvaro, you don't put nothing in your food. You don't put chili. Oh my gosh. If you can imagine, I don't put chili and that soup was completely hot. And I say, no, guys, you are incredible. You enjoy the hot food. But Costa Rican food is flavors. When you eat every ingredients that we use is completely high quality, natural, and everybody now enjoy our traditional food. Now we are the only restaurant in all the town with 5-star.
Oh, yeah.
And I say,
that's
wow.
a feat in itself. And a town that has over 90 restaurants.
Exactly.
That's a feat.
And we have an incredible good restaurant here and say, wow, our humble restaurant is to have just only 5-star. Wow, it is incredible blessing, because we make with love, we make with passion, and we love to share, that our authentic, healthy, and delicious food.
Awesome. All right.
I'm out of questions to ask you. Is there anything you want to say to anybody?
Well, I would like to invite, not just only to hear Because when someone comes the first time, we celebrate and say welcome with a good Latin song. That is famous, everybody is very interested. It's so funny because many to our customer make a report in your cell phone and share in the in Facebook, and everybody come and tell me she's the first time. You need to sing. Oh my goodness, that's fine. It's absolutely that is our privilege. But I would like to share not only our traditional food and our traditional song. We love share, this life is beautiful when we have peace in our heart and help to the people. That is, sometime today come a family, she was a cancer and she has 2 weeks ago has a surgery in your food, and I explained to my our waiter, please they don't pay nothing. Sometimes I prefer share, because for us it's not the money. For our restaurant is share good food, healthy food, our culture, and then the rest, the money is good. The money is good, but not is the most important.
Gotcha. You want to play us off with the song?
Absolutely. This is the poem of love. I composed this song. It's a romantic song, and I try to share with you. I writing this for all the couples that they are in love. Absolutely. Poem of love is the new song. Habrá un amor entre el cielo y el mar. Habrán dos almas que son una a la mar. Entre el cielo y el mar, una estrella fugaz. Entre el norte y el sur, yo lo he de encontrar. Poesía de amor sin igual. Ella es poesía de amor sin igual. Sé de dos ríos que fluyen al mar. Nacieron distantes, uno aquí y otro allá. Entre el cielo y el mar, una estrella fugaz, y yo los vi un día, con pasión sus almas juntar. Junto al mar de cristal. Junto al mar de cristal. Hay un amor entre el cielo y el mar. No es perfecto, pero sí es real. Con paciencia y amor se construye un amor. Lo busqué, lo encontré en aquella mujer que fue poesía de amor sin igual. Ella es poesía de amor sin igual. Hay un amor entre el cielo y el mar. Habrán dos almas que son una a la mar. Entre el cielo y el mar, una estrella fugaz entre el norte y el sur, yo lo he de encontrar. Poesía de amor sin igual. Thank you so much.
Very good, very good. I've been chatting with Alvaro Rafael. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Let me share the last song, if possible. Is this year I have a traveling, I across the country to North Carolina to California with a friend. I pick it up and I cross the country, and when I see the different places, you cross all Tennessee, all part of Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, another 2 more states. I think that. Wow,
It's beautiful.
it's beautiful. You can see all the. I have the privilege to visit the Grand Canyon.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow, and
So
wow.
deep.
Yeah, absolutely. And I say, wow, I need to compose a song for this beautiful. And I compose this song is I'm traveling for the life.
Traveling for the life.
Right.
Go ahead. Oh.
Voy viajando por la vida, el aire es fresco, la luz del sol es vida. Veo montañas, cielo y mar, veo tu amor al despertar. Voy viajando por la vida es buena, tu amor me ilumina, siento la brisa de tu amor, siento el calor del corazón. Voy viajando por la vida, la tarde cae, la noche se ilumina, voy recorriendo el mundo hoy, quiero ir más lejos con tu amor. Voy viajando por la vida es bella, disfrutar de la vida. Veo los astros en su esplendor, la luna es bella junto a vos. Voy viajando por la vida es corta, todo se termina. Disfruta la paz que te da Dios, disfruta el amor del corazón. Voy viajando por la vida es buena, disfruta de la vida. Veo montañas, cielo y mar, veo tu amor al despertar. Voy viajando por la vida. Thank you so
Very
much.
good. That's all right.
is a journey.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, traveling for this life,
Oh, yeah.
different situation, but we need to enjoy this life. This life is beautiful, it's amazing when we see the good face of this life.
Oh, yeah.
Because trouble, everybody has trouble.
Yeah. It's everyone. A guy told me one time. He said everyone makes their own universe. Like what their life is all about is what they choose to see it as.
Absolutely.
And if you choose to be unhappy all the time, then you're choosing unhappiness. But if
Right.
you choose to see the good side of things, you're choosing the better perspective.
That is a decision. Because if you ask him to everyone, do you have trouble? Everybody,
Everybody has trouble. Exactly.
everybody, But this life consists, okay, yesterday have a trouble and they pass away. Now we have a new one, but tomorrow is much better. We have the choice to say, okay, we can see this life with a good perspective of life. We never forget, more people of I has another kind of situation. Everyone is unique. And we have the privilege to decide, okay, this is my situation, but I can be happy. Try to find the battle that we have and then continues and enjoy the life because tomorrow is much better than today. And yesterday probably has another situation, but today is much better to yesterday.
Something else someone always told me is that all you have is this moment right now.
Absolutely.
If you don't choose to enjoy it, it's your own fault.
Right.
Well, is that a wrap?
Well, we have the privilege to share with my good friend and customer too,
Jared Floyd, that's me.
We appreciated this wonderful time, and I hope to everyone behind to your computer feel this a good life, this a good vibration to enjoy this life and confront every trouble that you have. You say, okay, don't forget.
Good vibes.
Never give up.
Exactly.
Never give up. You can do it. And you never are alone.
Exactly. Words to live by.
Thank you, my good friend, and come back to Costa Rica restaurant, Somerset, Kentucky.